Are we live? Okay. I do believe we are live. Hello, once again, everybody. How are you doing? Good to be with you. Well, a bit of a random stream today. I know I streamed a bit last night too, and I've been doing these streams fairly consistently, I would say. Still trying to make up my mind on whether I want to do Satisfactory, Yakuza, or and Planescape, or just switch to Planescape and Yakuza. Um, but that's not really why I'm here. I kind of wanted to flesh out some thoughts while I was still considering this post that I'd made on Mines. Um, and so the post on Mines is it's this image. It's an edited image of a meme, which is like this black kid saying, "What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said whatever?" And I've seen variations of it, some of them funny, and then I've seen this fucking kind of cringy one, and it's like, um, it's essentially, you know what? Maybe we'll make another coal plant while we're rambling and having fun. Um, but it's this kid, and he's like, "What if you wanted to go to heaven, but then God said da 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 da." So the stupid edit that I posted on Minds and I was making fun of was um, the uh, image had been edited to say, "What if you wanted to pursue your artistic potential, and but capitalism said you had to work to feed yourself," or something dumb like that. It was the edit, and I'm sure whoever made this felt so fucking clever. They felt so smart. Like, yes, that's the real reason that that right there is the real reason that you can't fucking develop your artistic potential is capitalism. As if to imply. Yeah, and I think in the meme in the edit, it said it said let's see. So, oh wait, do I have three plants? I do have three plants. Got plenty of fluid. We should be okay for now. I don't think we need another coal plant. Not yet, anyway. Um, but yeah, so that was the edit, and it just got me to thinking, and I posted a little rant about it, a little ramble, and I was like, essentially like, it's I'm just gonna say, like, if you can't develop your artistic potential um, in a couple hours a day, like, you don't have any fucking potential. You don't have any fucking talent. Because that's the thing, isn't it? Right? It's like these people are constantly acting like they're having everything stolen from them. Like, the capitalist system just wants to prevent us from being artists and musicians and whatever else. And it's like, no, the capitalist system does not have any system set up to reward you for being useless. That's the thing. Like, if you had any potential and you had the drive to be something, you could take a couple of hours every day and pursue it. It's mental laziness that gets you where you are and keeps you where you are, or possibly the fact that you've chosen a very difficult field. Because, I mean, if we're talking about artistic talent, the unfortunate reality of it is that with the internet causing a lot of people to have access to information and be able to put information out there, it's really deflated the value of artwork, because there's a lot more talent that's able to get their stuff out there and interact with people and promote themselves. So the artistic field has become a lot more competitive because of capitalism. So if you're not able to get paid, you should ask yourself why, not just assume that it's the system being set up to prevent me from being successful. I would say that the system, more than anything else, wants you to be successful. The system, more than anything else, wants you to wants you to get out there and fucking succeed. We should make an overflow right here for the metal. In fact, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Fine. Fine. But I mean, look at this right here, So I can speak from a little bit of personal experience, and you can anecdote all you want about it, I'm not claiming to be like an expert in everything and anything. God damn it. What I do know is that information is out there. Materials are out there. You just have to know how to find and exploit them. Too steep. Fine. But yeah, as I was saying on mines, I initially, when I was back in school, worked on, I fucking, my artistic talent, as it were, was developed while I was still attending school. So, all the way back to elementary school, whatever you want to call it, I was developing my artistic talent because I would just draw, I would look up information, I would, books and whatnot, and I would do that. And, that was the thing. Well, it's because it was something that I truly wanted to do. I truly wanted to become artistically talented. As a kid, we say things like, I wanted to be an artist. Which, yes, is true, but I learned fairly early on about the golden rule, such as he who has the gold can afford the art, something to that degree. Yes, I know it's he who has the gold makes the rules, but humor me here. And so, you have to work to take care of and feed yourself. Yes, you do. That being said, that does not mean that you cannot develop yourself while working. This is kind of the false dilemma that is presented by socialists and communists and far leftists, that a person can't work and hope to develop their abilities, except they can. Like, again, the example being that I developed my skills back in school when I was attending classes and whatnot, and then I But yeah, I developed that, and more recently, I developed my ability to 3D model. Now I'm not the best. It's more of an amateur, more of a hobby type thing. I'll be the first to admit that. I'm not saying like I'm professional grade. I could be. Now I could be if I wanted it to be something more than a hobby. If I wanted to actually again dedicate hours of my day to it, I could do it. Cuz all it really comes down to is dedication. You have to dedicate yourself to doing the thing. If you can dedicate yourself to it. If you can dedicate yourself to it, you can do anything. You have to want it. There's probably a ton of songs out there. I can think of at least one fucking country song. That's the song. It's like, "How bad do you want it?" And that's like the chorus of the song. It's like, "How bad do you want it? How bad do you need it? Are you waking, sleeping, breathing to be it?" Or something like that. Because this, I believe the song itself is talking about like this guy saying, "Oh, I want to be," going through various situations, and one of them being like, "Oh, I want to be a musician just like you," or something like that. And then the musician talking to this hypothetical person is like, "Well, how bad do you want it?" Because that's really what it comes down to. Like, how bad do you want anything? Like, I could try and make this a career. I could. I don't want to, but I could. Same thing with the 3D modeling. It just depends on how badly I want to do this thing. Now I just want to do these as hobbies, but I still find time to do them every day. Like, I still find time to stream. I still find time to watch tutorials and fuck around in Blender, to try and learn, to try and expand my skill base. If you want to, quote unquote, pursue your artistic potential, that's what you're going to have to do. And it's not on anybody to fucking support your lazy ass. Well, you develop your artistic potential. Like, nah, that's fucking loser speak. Like, I can't work a job and develop my artistic skill at the same time. The hell you can't. That's just fucking laziness. Whatever it is, whatever difficulty you have in life, for the most part, can be overcome if you want to dedicate yourself to something. But again, it's like, how bad do you want it? Say you have to work, so many times, and then you got to take care of family members, and then you got to do whatever, and you only have 1 hour a day. Well, how bad do you want it? Do you want it so bad that hour every day is going to be set aside for fucking pursuing this dream that you have? Is that what you're going to do? Because that's what you're going to have to do. These fucking people, losers, really telling themselves that, hey, I could be great. I could be great. If only fucking the world would get out of my way. If the world would get out of my way, I would be great and things would be great. And it's like, you should not fucking be worried about the world, quote unquote, getting in your way. You should be able and willing and mentally resilient enough to just shove the world right out of your way. That's where you should be. It's like it's not. It's like you hear these stories, right? These people that say I wanted, you know, people told me I wasn't going to be, and then I said I am, and I dedicated my time. You know, there's all these inspirational speeches from fucking celebrities and whatnot. You know, one of my friends at work, he loved to listen to this Arnold Schwarzenegger motivational speech, and I apparently he did a speech at fucking some convention or whatever else, and he's talking about how his career as a bodybuilder started, how his career as an actor started, and that's really the kind of dedication that it takes. And if you don't have that kind of dedication, that's entirely on you, because it's just mental. It's 100. That struggle is 100% mental. You know, you say, "Oh, you know, I don't feel like doing it today. It's rainy. I don't feel like doing it today. You know, I want to watch Netflix. I got to catch up on the latest, you know, stupid program." So much time every day is wasted. Like Jordan Peterson said, you know, when he talks to students and whatever. I think it was Jordan Peterson. It's one of these people that I've been watching recently. I'm fairly certain it's Jordan Peterson. And he's talking about maximizing your time. You know, most people, it's not that they don't have time, it's that they waste so much time. That's the problem. Again, if you have that hour, are you gonna spend it on fucking Netflix? Or are you gonna spend it working on your fucking artistic talent? Are you gonna spend it working on being a better streamer? You know, there are things I could be doing. Like if I wanted to do this professionally, there are things I could be doing to make this much more pleasant. You know, I could be building the studio in my house, putting up some sound dampeners so that you don't get that echo effect when I talk. You know, because I'm sure that comes across in the audio. I could, you know, soundproof everything. I could work on like little bugs, whatchamacallem, bugs and whatnot, things that pop up on screen, little flyovers, things that, you know, that they're little visuals that say, you know, follow me on Minds, blah 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 blah. I could do that. Make little bumpers, make little cuts, make little intros, you know. Learn how to implement all of that through OBS. Be just like the professionals. Make this into a really great thing. But that would require dedication. Not that I don't have that dedication. You know, I think temperamentally, I'm the sort of person that would eventually end up going. The fact that I'm talking about it means that I've already been thinking about it. Really, that's the thing. But it's like, for me, this is just a hobby. So I'm like, I'll eventually get there. Not as quickly as if, you know, I wanted to do this professionally. If I wanted to do this professionally, you bet your ass I would be waking up early every fucking day and getting online, watching YouTube, and seeing, okay, you know, how do I do this? How do I do that? You know, designing a title screen, designing a pause screen, you know, like when the VTubers, like when they have to do some adjustment or whatever, and they switch to that, you know, like it's like a loading screen or whatever, you know, little bumpers and whatnot. That's the dedication you need if you want to, because this market right here is already fucking full of people who have a head start on you because they have an audience. So to get anywhere, you're gonna have to start working on developing an audience. First off, the hell am I supposed to get rubber from? And in order to get an audience, you need to provide a product that they're gonna want. And if you can't provide a product that they want, well, sorry, buddy. You probably should go look for a career elsewhere. And this is the same criticism I have with these people talking about how, like, capitalism is preventing me from being an artist. It's like, no, you're preventing yourself from being an artist. You're preventing yourself from being an artist because you're lazy. Again, if you knew you were only going to live until you were 30, and you knew that before you died, you wanted to fucking create a masterpiece, a work of art, you know, you wanted to create your own Mona Lisa or your own fucking melting clocks or whatever, take a piece of art, or you wanted to be a writer, or you wanted to be whatever it was, if you knew you were only going to live to 30, how much Netflix do you think you would fucking be watching? How much fucking time wasted being on Twitter? Oh. There's my wake up alarm. See that shit right there? I'm already up. I'm up before my alarms go off most days. I've recently transformed into a completely different person than the person I used to be. I used to be the guy who couldn't fucking be bothered to wake up until his alarm went off, and then I was like, oh man, I'm tired, let me get a little bit more sleep. That used to be me. I didn't go through some massive transformation or whatever else. I just started taking life a little bit more seriously. Because people started to rely on me. And if there's one thing in the world, like it's like I was talking about yesterday about the sentimentality. If there's one thing in the world, you know, that I take seriously, it's other people. I try my best to avoid doing any harm to others. I try my best to respect others. I'm not the best at it. I'll admit it. I'm a fuck up at times. Like, that's just me. I get fucking nervous. You know, I get flustered. I get fucking awkward. Like the joke about being autistic is only half a joke. Oh, you want to go, buddy? Oh, you missed. Oh, bring all your friends. I'll turn you all into mulch. Ha 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 ha! He shot him. Idiot. Oh, I missed. Nice dodge there, buddy. You and me, let's go. But yeah, it all comes down to how badly you want to do something. How badly you absolutely need that to be the thing that you do. Do you absolutely want to do art? Do you breathe art? Do you have that need to create in you? Or do you just want to create art because artist it sounds like a cool title to slap on yourself. I'm an artiste. It's like the thing with game designer. I'm a game designer. Like, there's plenty of people that are in professions that are not those professions. Journalist comes to mind. You know, you're a fucking glorified blogger. That's what you are. Well, it's one of those glowy bug things. Right in my way. Let's see if we can sneak around it. Haha. Not today, Satan. But yeah, you know, if you knew you only had a little bit of time left in this world, and surprise, surprise to everybody, everybody only has a little bit of time on this world. Oh yeah, you. Ow. Oh, I hit him. Come on. Where'd he go? Did I scare him off? I need healing. Oh, I didn't bring any healing items? That's a bad idea. But yeah, if you want to be the best, you got to be the best. Sometimes that means you got to beat the best, as in that line from Rocky. But if you want to be the best, you got to be the best. Or if you want to be a thing, you got to be that thing. You can't half-ass it. Not in this life. And again, that's too much of what I see with these people that are like, if the world just set itself up perfectly for me, I could be what I want to be. And it's like, most people have enough freedom that they could be what they want to be, if they really wanted to be that. Got him. That was a hell of a boss fight. Where's his guts at? Oh, there it is. Hey. I can get to these minerals now. Is there anything else around here? I see some quartz in the walls. What else we got? Ooh, mushroom. Yes, thank you. But yeah. That's anything in life, though. Another one? What the hell? Green fire? I don't think we're going to fuck around with green fire right now. I don't want to make this an incredibly long stream. And another boss fight. I've only got 15. I mean, we could. Alright. Big decision time. Nah, I got what I came for. That's all I wanted. Plus, I need healing items, and I don't have a lot. And I need ammo, and I don't have a lot. But yeah, whatever it is in life, you know, victory is not given to the losers. And how do you know you're a loser? Because you whine. Rather than shutting the fuck up, getting the fuck up, and getting better. Is life competitive? Yes. Yes. You compete from the very moment you're fucking born. When you were a little spermy tadpole swimming up your mother's nether regions, competing against millions and billions of other cells. Even the lowliest loser can say that they've had that accomplishment. Although, I mean, technically, if you wanted to really debate, you know, the cells in your body replace every 7 years, so that those cells are probably long gone. Anyway, point being, you've at least won that race. But, you know, it's just comfort, I think, that does in a lot of people. It's it's like, hey, what's this? Oh, copper. I don't need copper. It's like Bane says in The Dark Knight. Victory has betrayed you. People these days are soft. They expect it to just be handed to them. I don't want to work and become, artistically talented. I just want to be an artist. Don't you understand? I just want to be an artist. You just want to be the thing. So again, it's like my criticism there. You just want that happy little tag to stick on your shirt, that medal, pin it right on your chest there, artist, pin it on your chest, 3D artist, pin it on your chest. I'm not even looking at you and you missed, you jackass. What have you, so on and so forth. Like again, here I am streaming for an hour today. I could do this every day if my dream was to become a YouTube streamer, I would set a schedule every fucking day. Rick, you have to be on YouTube or Twitch or wherever. You have to be streaming. You need to be providing content for people because that's what the job is. And it is a job. You need to be playing Satisfactory 60 minutes a day. Every day. You need to be consistent. You don't get to call in and say, I don't want to do it. You might get away with it one time. You might get away with it 2 times. But then you end up like these fucking video creators. And we've all seen it. They get fucking lazy, and then they start doing what? Posting on Twitter. Jerking themselves off on social media. Whatever it is. It doesn't even necessarily have to be Twitter, but that's a big time sink for everybody. I wouldn't be doing that. I'd use maybe some social media to promote myself. That's the thing I've kind of not really been getting very good at. Promoting myself. I should do it more often. Throw a post up before I start streaming and say, hey, everybody, if you want to see me stream, here I'm going live in like 10 to 20 minutes. I've been trying to get into that habit because there's maybe people that want to watch me play, maybe want to be part of this community, to use the parlance of the professionals. They want to be part of my YouTuber community. They want to just have fun and have bullshit fun conversation, whatever it is. Other things I would be doing. Hardware. My hardware is fucking atrocious. So I need to upgrade my hardware. Because that's probably one of the reasons why I'm losing so many frames. Like my hardware just can't keep up. It's encoding, but it's also trying to run the game. And these games are being run on lowered settings. Because this hardware that I use is ancient. There is so much that if I wanted to do this as a profession, I would need to be doing. But again, this is just a hobby for me. This is just me having fun. This is me liking to have a drink and have a conversation with people and ramble on about topics that I or they might want to talk about. That's all this is to me. But I can still find time to do it. Same with 3D modeling. I don't want to be like the next Pixar or the next DreamWorks or whatever. But I do find amusement in it. I do find enjoyment in that. Etc. 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 I might want to So I need 5 of those. So I need 100 crystals, 100 cables, 15 plates. So we need more crystals. Oh, you know what? We got crystals. Nice. But yeah, anybody can be successful if, you know, the world pins down their opponent. You know, you could beat Mike Tyson. Yeah. Okay, so remember, I remember there's this scene in Space Jam where where the big evil alien guy is like, um, you know, Michael Jordan is like wanting to do a rematch, or what, I forget what it was. It was either they wanted to do a rematch or they wanted to change um, something. They wanted to change something about the game. And then, you know, the evil guy's like, you know, what do I get out of changing the deal right now, or something like that. And then, you know, fucking Michael Jordan's like, you know, you'll get me. You know, I'll put myself on the line. And then, um, so, you know, they make that deal, but part of the deal that the guy says is like, you'll be doing autographs all day long. You know, you'll play against high paying, um, you know, people, high paying clients will pay to play basketball against you, and you'll lose every time. Like, not a very nice fate in store for you know, MJ, Michael Jordan, not Michael Jackson. Um, but that's the sort of thing that again, it's the fucking loser mentality. Like, I could beat Michael Jordan. Yeah, in that Space Jam situation, anybody could fucking beat Michael Jordan. Same thing with wanting to be an artist only because the world gets out of your way. But I could be successful if only the world got out of my way. Again, I look at that from this personal standpoint. You know, looking at things where I'm at right now. Let's say I wanted to be a professional streamer, a professional YouTuber, right? Again, there's a lot going against me right now. Namely the fact that it's an incredibly fucking crowded market. Incredibly crowded market. So I'm gonna have to self promote. I'm gonna have to devote myself to improving where and what I can. I want to offer a superior product to everybody else. So again, that's why I talk about time management. You know, it's like I want to be that guy that people can set their watch on my streams. They know exactly how long my streams are gonna go for. Um, Maybe not this strict. You know, maybe there could be room for a little bit of wiggling, you know, because you know, the VTubers and whatnot, they they change their schedules, they wiggle around a little bit, but you know, it's like, but see how they do it? They post schedules, and they're like, okay, Tuesday we're gonna do this, Thursday we're gonna do this, Wednesday is an off day, you know, Friday we're gonna do this, Saturday we're gonna do that. And then it's a breakdown of what, you know, what gets played. And they're going to play multiple games on a day. Okay, this hour it's going to be this. This hour it's going to be that. So that people know. They know Okay, this is what to expect. So when you come in, you know, when you tune in, you're not just gonna wonder what the heck is being played. Like, I don't know, Squid's playing something random right now. Yeah, you know, nobody's criticized me at this. I'm just saying, you know, that just as a self abasement, you know, poking at myself here for how I sort of make, you know, this hobby, how I do this. Ooh, a car. A map. Here is the map. What do I need for that? Oof. Oof. So modular frame. Looking at rods and what? Reinforced plates, right? Got an idea. Yeah. Uh, Again, dedication, working hard. You know, I'd have to be on time. I'd have to, you know, I couldn't cut out. I couldn't say, oh, you know, oh, I just didn't feel like doing it today. Again, you know, making fun of other people who have gone down that road, and it fucks them up. Why? Why does it fuck them up? Because they get lazy. Oh, I'm gonna take today off, and then I'm gonna take tomorrow off, and then I'm gonna take tomorrow off. And if you want to do anything, keep this in mind. It's not talent. And if you've ever watched The Founder, you've probably heard, you know, some quote like this. But you know, it's not talent. It's not genius. It's not a bunch of things that make people successful. It's persistence. It's persistence. You know, you're gonna have difficulties. You're gonna have dark times. But at the end of the day, if you are willing to take a bite out of all that, get up, try harder, try again. You know, work harder at it. If you can do all that, you can do just about anything. Just about meaning that sometimes you do need a natural gift. Sometimes. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. Sometimes. So really, you know, you'd be a person would be misleading you if that person were to suggest and imply, oh, you know, it's just way easy. It's easy, man. All you got to do is XYZ. You know, and I don't mean this to come off like that, making it sound like, oh, it's just easy, bro. It's just easy. Like, it may be simple, it may be straightforward, it may be not as complicated as people want to make it. But maybe that doesn't mean easy either. Because again, dedicating myself to this as a schedule, doing this consistently, making sure, I was, excuse me, putting forth the best product. One of the things that I've run into, is that unfortunately I have a functioning a functioning fucking digestive system. Yeah. So, yeah, there we go. So I'd have to figure out something about that. Again, that'd be probably the reason why I would need to make the bumpers and whatnot. It's like, oh, I'm a bathroom break. Here we go. Let's just, and I've been thinking about that. Like, if I was gonna make like bumpers and stuff, what I would want to do is like, the DVD menu thing. I'm sure everybody knows this. The DVD menu where it says DVD and it's bouncing around, and then occasionally it hits the corner and everybody's like, yeah, it hit the corner. Like, I would want to make something like that. Just anything, make like some weird, like, I know some games and some movies and stuff, they have like trivia and stuff that pops up. I could do that, make like squid trivia. But again, just making it worth people's while to come and enjoy and share and all that. And obviously, I should caution myself for making this too much about me. I'm just using myself as an easy example, as in if that was what I wanted to do, but I don't, so I don't. I may eventually end up doing it anyway. I'm talking myself in circles here, so I'm going to try and cut off this line of thinking and go on to something else. But again, just saying, like, if there's something you want to do, you have to want to do it. You very much have to want to do it. You very much have to have the need to do it. So that's going to be making modular frames. What else do I need for the car? Ten oscillators. So I need 150 cables. Fuck it, we'll make 200 cables, why not? But yeah, it's not capitalism holding a lot of people back. It's their own lack of talent and their own lack of drive. But of course, what would ideologues be if not unable to accept their own failings? So I need 150 crystals. That's about all. I don't know. I might stream for another hour or so. Just relax. Now that I've got that idea off of my chest. Now that I've rambled on and on about for about an hour. It's not that there isn't information out there either. That's the thing. Like, again, it's just laziness. Everybody these days has the power of a fucking supercomputer at their fingertips. There are generations of people who, if you went back in time, not even into medieval times, if you went back into like the 60s or something like that, and you had your smartphone and it worked, and you showed them it, they'd be like, "Whoa, this is insane." The 60s. There are probably still people alive who are alive in the 60s. What would that be? 20, so it'd be 60? Yeah. So they'd be 60 years old right now. They were born in the 60s. If you wanted to be somebody that was an adult during the 60s, they're probably closer to their 80s right now. But yeah. You know, the internet has allowed information to get out there. Instead of looking up stupid ass shit like fucking TV tropes and other garbage, you know, why not look up how do I, you know, there are people out there that can't fucking tie a tie, you know, they don't know how to tie a men's tie. Well, you know, you have the internet, or fucking YouTube it, fucking Google it.
I didn't catch that. Can you say it again?
Shut up, you spying device. I said the G word in my phone.
That's definitely not a thing I do. The information you share with me makes me a more personal assistant, but you can control what's shared and adjust what data is stored under your data in the assistant.
Shut the fuck up.
Now, so
That's comedy right there. I didn't even say the HEYGOOGLE thing. I just said the fucking G word and it. And the darn thing started listening to me. And then, fucking, I don't know if you heard that, but it started, I said, "Shut the fuck up, you spying device." And it said, "That's definitely something I don't do." Yeah. I'm sure you don't. I'm not a monitoring device, says the monitoring device. Incidentally, another reason why certain anti-vaxxers and whatnot are absolutely full of shit when they're paranoid about getting injected with tracking devices. They don't need to inject you with tracking devices. What do you think that thing in your fucking pocket is? Now, if you don't have a cell phone, okay, I can maybe give you that. What the fuck? Who the hell is calling me? Hang on. Oh, my hoe phone apparently used to belong to an actual hoe. Ooh. Crystal Watts. You bitch. I don't know what you were up to, but you got people looking for you. On a recorded line. Recorded line to me sounds like fucking prison call. There's somebody in jail trying to get a hold of that bitch. Somebody in the big house looking for Crystal Watts. That's one way of dealing with the flies. Just zone them. If they don't aggro you, it looks like they just disappear. In fact, now I'm curious. Let's do a quick little search, shall we? Well, some other time, I suppose. But a recorded line that says to me prison. And it was a Seattle number, so probably King County Prison. Possibly a scam, too. I don't know what Crystal Watts got herself into, but people are looking for her. Hang on, it's just not going to be nice today, is it? Alright. One of the problems with waking up before your alarms is that you wake up before your alarms. As far as the phone thing goes, that is obnoxious. Crystal Watts, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you did to have people looking for you, but fuck you for having that phone number before I did. But yes, we are professional grade here. If I was professional grade, I think one of the things that I would definitely have to do would be to make sure that I was silencing all alarms and all devices before beginning the stream. I wouldn't want to have to be interrupted by answering the fucking phone and other dumb shit. Or at least get somebody, pay them to sit by the phone in case I was expecting something important. Like, here, this phone is going to stay in the other room. You are going to monitor it because there's an important call coming. As soon as that important call comes in, you will answer it. And then just have them, if possible, you know, if they could, handle that situation. Or if I needed to, just have it fucking scheduled for a different time of day. Why? For what purpose? Why is everything making noise today? $100 modular frames though, for real? Need plates. If you want something done, do it yourself. So I need 2 more. I need more crystals. That's it. Before I go, would you trust the device spying on you if it told you it wasn't spying on you? Heard joke one time. Man goes to see doctor. Doctor, man says, I'm feeling really down, like nothing in life matters anymore. Doctor says, I know what will help. Great clown Pagliacci is in town. Go see him. We'll pick you right up. Man, now in tears, says, Doc, I am the great clown Pagliacci. Funny joke. Everybody laughs. Idiots. Come on then, come get some. These beasts definitely aren't sending their best, that's for sure. Anyways, I think that's about long enough for a ramble stream. So I think once I get back to base, I'm gonna wrap it up and go do something else with my day. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble. I don't think there's anybody here, but you know, that doesn't mean people can't come back and listen to this later, and they might. Who knows? I just wanted to kind of get and flesh out some thoughts in my head as I was thinking about that post about how capitalism, evil capitalism, is preventing people from pursuing their talents. If you have talent and you have the drive to make the best of that talent, then nothing should stand in your way. Things standing in your way most likely are because you are allowing them to stand in your way. So yeah, if you want it, go after it, go get it, and don't make excuses. Or you could be, you know, some loser on Twitter posting these memes about how capitalism is preventing you from pursuing your dream. Hell, if anything, the excesses that capitalism affords us due to efficiency is allowing a lot of people who would otherwise have to be tending farms and raising livestock and whatnot. I mean, really think about it. Like, if we didn't have easy mass amounts of food being grown by a select few amount of people, you'd have to have more people. You'd have to have more people fucking out in the fields. You know, you'd have to be on your own farm, raising your own food, raising your own cattle, raising your own whatever else, and then exchanging from that meager life what you could get from other people in exchange for it, and trying to survive that way. Instead, you know, you can live in your stupid big city apartment, posting on Twitter about how evil capitalism is. I think when you say capitalism, what you actually mean is my own failings as a human being. My own failings as a human being are why I cannot pursue my artistic talent. That sounds more appropriate. A 100 modular frames, eh? Well, we'll call that a stream. Thanks for tuning in. If you're tuning in at a later time, if you want to follow my stupidity, you can follow me on minds.com. There should be a link in my profile. I stream randomly, but most days, the days I'm active the most are probably currently Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see y'all out there, and take her easy, whatever you do.